All right, so let's calculate now the pI of the peptide GATHER. G-A-T-H-E-R. And we remind ourselves that this side is the C terminus and this side is the N terminus. So now we go to the table and we pick up the pKa for the various amino acids involved in here. So first of all, we go to that table and we find out that the C terminus has a pKa of 3.6 and the N terminus has a pKa of 8.6. Let's go back there in the table and pick up the other ones that we need, that are going to be histidine, glutamic acid, and the arginine, right? G, A, and T has no side chain that contributes to this. So we're going to get 6.5 for H, 4.1 for glutamic acid, and 12.5 to arginine. So first we start with the peptide fully protonated, right? So the N terminus in this particular case is going to be positively charged, right? NH3 plus. G, A, and so on is not contribute to any charge. And what about histidine? Fully protonated form, the side chain is going to be positively charged. Glutamic acid, if it's fully protonated, there is no charge, so it's 0. And the arginine, fully protonated, the side chain is going to be positive. So the C terminus, C double bond or OH, fully protonate, no charge. So the net charge that we get is the calculation of all of these three here. That's going to be 3 plus in this particular step. Then we start from the lowest pKa, which is this one in here, pKa, let's call it pKa1, 3.6. When you pass this pKa1, 3.6, this part is going to be deprotonated, so the negative charge. The other ones would remain the same. So the net charge now is going to be 2 plus. Then we go to the next pKa, which will be this one here, pKa2 for 4.1 for glutamic acid. When you pass that pKa, this is going to be negatively charged, and the other ones remain as such. No change for the other ones yet. So we have now a total charge, a net overall charge of positive 1. Then we go to the next one, which in this case is going to be the histidine, pKa3, 6.5. Histidine is going to be deprotonated, it becomes 0, and the other one would remain as they were. So the total charge now is going to be 0. Then we continue and go to the next one, that in this case here is going to be the N terminus. The pKa4 is going to be the 8.6. When it deprotonated, going to be 0. The other one remains as they were. So the overall charge now is negative 1, or minus 1, or 1 minus. You already identified the place where the 0 is. However, you have to finish up all the steps, okay? Especially my class, if you want to get full credit for that, you have to finish up the whole process. So there is one more step. That's the step that would involve the pKa of 12.6 for arginine. That's going to be the pKa5. This one becomes 0. The other one would remain as such. And the overall charge would be minus 2 or 2 minus. So we have then identified where is the 0 is. So the 0 is here, and involve the pKa3 and the 4. So that way we can now calculate the pI by taking the average of these two pKa's. So the pI is going to be half of pKa 3 and the pKa 4, which in our case here is 1/2 of 6.5 and 8.6, which calculated gives 7.55. Now, if you are doing this thing at home and you want to check whether you got the right answer, you can go and check online. And here's how we do. We go to this site, we type your peptide name, gather in this case, and you calculate, and then we're going to find, we use the emboss in our class all the time because there are so many different ones, use emboss all the time, and then we find there that your peptide is very close to what you calculate. Don't need to be exactly equal, but it's very close, so you know whether you are getting in the ballpark figure.